So the John Doe is back with a vengeance. We'll lead with it this morning on a radio show from 8 to 11. After that, you can hear it on the podcast on madison.com. But the point of it is, there were those who said the John Doe law was null and void because the legislature had repealed the law. You had one federal judge who's now deceased, Judge Randa, who said it was unconstitutional. Certainly the Supreme Court feels that way too. But that doesn't matter. It's going to be up to the U.S. Supreme Court. Were those rulings outliers? The old law, let's face it, said you couldn't have collusion, collaboration, coordination between outside groups and election campaigns. And there are allegations now, new evidence being released. The Guardian in London leaked information alleging coordination between R.J. Johnson, the Walker campaign, Walker, and at least giving advice about Club for Growth and other coordination between the two groups. Now, you can argue that that should be okay, but the point of it is, at the time, it was not okay in the Wisconsin statute. A law is a law is a law. The U.S. Supreme Court will decide whether that law, which no longer exists, was unconstitutional or whether it was okay. There are those who argue that it should have been okay because those who feel differently are outliers or that their viewpoints are outlying viewpoints. We'll see. The point of it is, you can't say on the one hand, say on the taxis, that Uber was violating Wisconsin or Madison law at the time, and Paul Soglin would hit him with big fines, and he would say a conservative should agree that you should follow the law. Well, the law is the law. If you don't like it, change it. This could mean, if the Supreme Court rules that the law was okay at the time, that a future legislature, presumably one taken over by Democrats, could reinstate that old law. So the plot thickens. We'll see what happens. The ball is in the court of the Supreme Court of the United States. And we'll do more radio shows when that happens. My 2 minutes, my 2 cents are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who worked for Tommy, who knows how to get things done downtown. We can talk about this, and I'm sure we will, on the radio tomorrow at 8 on 92.1 FM The Mic, The Mitch Henck Show. See you then.